Everybody who on board Castillo's in trouble. Leeds steps in and the fight is over. Towels coming from Dominic Kingo. Towels there from Dominic Kingo. Klitschko. Stopped. Left off.
This is Thomas Lyons of Raps on TV here for the press conference for Dillian Whyte versus Rivas, head of the July 20th card at the O2. Fortunate to be joined by heavyweight Dave Allen. Firstly, Dave, how you doing?
Alright, mate, thank you.
Yeah, so obviously last time since I spoke to you, was you preparing diligently for the Lucas Browne fight. Now that that's turned over, quick announcement. Obviously back out again on the Matchroom show against another popular heavyweight in David Price. Just talk to me about kind of how this fight materialised. You've been calling it for a long while now, and how relieved are you to have this opportunity?
No, it's just I beat Lucas Browne, and then I wasn't really sure what was going to happen next. I didn't really know anything. There's a few options, and obviously David was one of them. And Eddie just came straight away with it on a few days after and said, "Right, we'll have it." You know, it was a good fight and big name. So why not? You know, I'm in boxing to be involved in the best fights I can be involved in, and this is one of the biggest fights I can be involved in right now. So yeah, of course I'm going to say yes.
And with the heavyweight division, obviously perpetuates a lot of excitement and the entertainment factor that comes with it. You always deliver exciting fights, performances. So in terms of carrying that on into the Price fight, again another person that's kind of in exciting fights and has documented that throughout his career from the early stages right through, and like yourself, the transition to sort of these big platforms. So just talk to me about kind of what we can expect July 20. I know it's the first time now you've sat down to kind of speak with David on a mainstream kind of level. Just talk to me about kind of how that's
I think it'll be a good fight. I think it'll be exciting. You know, stylistically it should be good. We're very different in every physical and how boxing are attributes. So I think it'll be really good. I can't see it. There's no way it can go 12. I was surprised if it went 6. You know, he's got the power, but he's susceptible to getting hit and staying hit. Whereas I've got a good shin, but maybe not the hardest punch in the world. You know, we'll probably both hit hard and knock each other out. So it'll be interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I'm a David Price fan.
Yeah.
He won an Olympic gold medal before I even knew what boxing was, so he's got the experience. Looking forward to it, you know, another big night for me, so yeah, it's good.
Yeah, you made your ambitions clear, obviously, not kind of looking to surpass this fight immediately, but also kind of just what you're expecting on the night to get the win, but also move on to kind of further contention, title contention. Is the British title maybe something, if it was to crop up, you would take it with both hands?
You know, after 3 wins and then Lucas Browne winning and beat David Price, I would probably be on the British title, you know, which was nice.
Yeah.
I think the winner of me and David will be in line for the Parker and Povetkin for me.
Yeah.
He's already boxing. Some really big fights out there for the winner, you know. So I don't know, you know, the British title would always be nice, but I think that's tied up a little bit at the minute in the Warren stable. So it's going to be difficult to get my hands on that. But some really big fights out there.
Yeah.
You know, I beat David Price. I mean, I'm nearing the top 15. In the world, so it's good.
Yeah, domestic scene's obviously thriving at the moment. On the weekend we saw Daniel Dubois stoppage over Richard Lartey, and also kind of the board now issuing a potential fight in the summer between himself and Joe Joyce for the British title. So I mean, kind of keeping a firm eye on the winner of that fight if it does materialise, and also getting through this massive test against David Price in this kind of stage of your career.
You know, beating David Price. The winner of me and David is near the top of the tree domestically, you know, and I think Dubois, Nathan Gorman and Joe Joyce are exceptional, but we've got big fan bases, you know.
Yeah.
If I put this, I've got 5 good wins on the bounce. I'm probably looking beyond the British title. Yeah. You said that 6 months ago, it just sounded crazy, but you know, realistically, I'm not far away from top 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, I'm reaching for the stars, you know. If we don't work out, I'll land on the cloud around the British title mix, hopefully. So we'll see. I'm excited. Things are exciting.
And just final thing to touch on, obviously a very contentious topic throughout the sport, and also kind of from the grassroots tiers to the top. Obviously drug misuse and substance manipulation. Obviously June 1st has gone up in jeopardy now. Kind of awaiting an opponent for Joshua's world title defence, potentially Andy Ruiz. But in terms of Miller's situation, obviously now that's kind of, you know, he's manipulated the guidelines 3 times now with the 3 failed drugs test. What's your kind of take on the whole scenario?
He should be banned for life, and it's not Anthony his fault that he's going to be like a Ruiz over Hunter. You know, it's not his fault. They're getting the best opponent possible in that they couldn't. You know, that's all I've got to say about it. Get Miller out and get Hunter and Ruiz in. Hopefully it's a good fight. You know, we can only. Eddie and Joshua and the team can only do the best they can do at the time allotted, so we'll have to see.
Dave, appreciate you giving us some of your time. Thomas Lyons wraps on TV. Hopefully we'll catch up with you after the press conference. I know it's about to start, but again, also giving us some of your time on the platform. Top man.